Have you ever seen those Instagram posts where at the end, people say something like, comment this word and I'll send you my free guide?
Comment the word crispy zone and I'll send that right over to you.
Comment the word fusion and I send you the tutorial for free.
I'll send it for free to you if you comment anything down below.
If you want steps on how to do this, comment Figma below.
You can have all of them for free. Comment the word daddy.
Well, this has taken over Instagram, and for a good reason. It can be much more effective than having a link in your bio if you know what you're doing. This isn't something I've just heard about. This is something that my friend used to make $3,000 a month with only 10,000 followers on Instagram. And I've used it on my Instagram with over 370,000 followers, and I've gotten to see firsthand just how powerful this tool can be. So if you want to see how to add this yourself, comment the word YouTube and I'll send you my free guide. No, I'm just kidding. But in this video, I'm actually going to give you the full guide on how to get it so you can say, comment this word and I'll send you my free guide and actually have the DM automation work. It's done with a tool called Manychat, and I'm going to show you how to use it and why it's so powerful. So the first step is to go to the link at the top of the description and make an account with Manychat. It's completely free, and I personally like to just sign up with Google because that's just the quickest thing to do. Now, I've already connected my Instagram account since I've already signed in before, but basically when you sign in for the first time, it's going to give you this screen. What you're going to want to do is click on Instagram. Now, the first thing is make sure your Instagram is hooked up to your Facebook. If your Instagram is not hooked up to your Facebook, this won't work. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do it on my iPad since my phone is the one recording me. Okay, so it's actually pretty simple. You just need to go to your profile on Instagram and then click edit profile. And then you're just going to scroll down until you see where it says page right here. You're going to click on that. You're going to click continue, log into Facebook, continue, and then just scroll down till you see the page that you want to connect it to. And I'm just going to connect it to this one, click connect. And then you should be good, as it says your Instagram account is now connected to your Facebook page. Big thanks to Meta for making this so stupid and impossible. Anyways, now that you're connected, you can start using Manychats. And first, I just want to go over some of the most basic automations that you can do with Manychat. So the most basic automations that Manychat offers can be found here under automations and then going to basic. Now you'll see 4 here under basic, and I'm going to go through what I think are the important ones. And by the way, make sure to stick around because right after this, I'm going to be explaining how you do the automation where you can say comment the word blank and I'll send you my free guide. Anyways, so a conversation starter basically makes it so these show up when the person goes to your DM. So you can kind of have any questions up here, and then when they click any of these questions, it'll give an automated response. So for me, I might write something like, how much is a one-on-one coaching call? And then I might make the response something like, all of my prices are listed on my website. And then I might respond with something like, all of my prices are listed on my website here. So when someone goes here and clicks how much is a one-on-one coaching call, they'll automatically get the response, all of my prices are listed on my website here, and they can go right to my website. This is good because it prompts people in the right direction when they go to DM you and makes it easier for them, meaning it's more likely to actually convert someone. Next, we have a story mention reply. This is a really easy thing to set up, and I think it's pretty cool. But basically what it does is if someone mentions you in their story, it'll automatically send them a message. So I might send them thanks, and it'll automatically send that to them without me having to do anything. Pretty cool. So those are pretty simple and still pretty helpful, I think. But now we get into the more complex DM automations that you can make with Manychat. So to start with these automations, you can start by going on the top and clicking my automations, and then you're just going to go up here and click new automation. Now, I highly recommend using these templates because it makes everything so much easier, and the templates are generally made with something that's highly known to convert well. So if you want customers, if you want leads, these are probably the ones that are going to work the best for you. Probably one of the most common ones that you're going to want to do is an auto DM link from a comment. So when people comment on a post that you made or a reel, it'll automatically DM them a link. So we're just going to click on this one. So here it'll allow you to pretty much choose any post that you made on Instagram. So I'll choose this one and then let you type in whatever you want the trigger word to be. So in my case, I'll say the trigger word is hello. So that means when people comment hello, it'll automatically send the link that we're going to set. Now, if you want to set this to any post or reel, you're going to have to get the premium option, which I think is worth it. But if not, you can just do it for a specific post or reel. So that means after you post the reel, you're going to have to come to Manychat and click on here and then set it up. From there, you can send what the DM will look like. So for me, I'm going to make it say something like, hey there, I'm hyped to show you how to juggle. Click below and I'll send you the link in just a second. Then they're going to click this button right here, show me juggling. And when they click it, it's going to automatically send them the link, which will be like link here. And then again, I'm going to simply paste in the link to my website here where it says add a link, and then whatever you want your call to action button be, I might make it juggle now. Then you click next, you can review what it'll look like, and once you're ready, you can just click go live. And one thing that's really cool about Manychat is it collects all the data so you can see every single person who did this and how many people actually clicked the link, how many people read it, etc. Another automation you can do that you see a lot of people doing right now is pretty much the same thing, but requiring people to put in their email before sending them the freebie. This is good because it lets you grow your email list, which means that you can continuously market to people even if you die on any of these social media platforms. So if the algorithm decides to screw you one day, you still have their emails and you can still market your products to them. So to do that, once again, we'll click on new automation, scroll down, and we'll use the grow your email list template this time and click setup template. So here you can see it's a little more complicated. So first things first is the user sends a message. So by default, this one is set up so that when the user sends a message that contains a certain word to you, it'll automatically trigger this whole sequence. But I think there's a better way to do this. So I'm just going to click here and I'm going to change this. I'm going to delete, and then I'm going to set the trigger to when a user comments on a post or reel. I'm going to set it to when they comment on any post, when their comment includes the keyword juggle. And then I'm going to allow the public reply and feed, which means it's going to automatically reply to their comment for me without me doing anything. So save. So this is basically going to make it when a user comments on my post or reel, we're going to send them a sequence which is intended to collect their email. So if they comment that word juggle, it's going to send them a message that says, hi, thanks for reaching out. We're excited that you're interested in our content and the ebook, and we would love to send you more. To get a free ebook, please leave your email below. So then you can see what the flow looks like here. It's going to wait for their email from contact, and once they send it, it's going to go to the next step, which says, awesome, you're all set. Click the link to grab your free ebook. Obviously, I would set this with whatever link I wanted. And what's cool is this flow automatically makes it so if the person doesn't respond to the first message within 24 hours, it actually sends them a follow-up and says, please give us your email so we can give you the ebook. If they then give the email from there, it's going to then send them the message and give them the free ebook again. So again, obviously customize this message to whatever you want. I'm going to make it, if you want to juggle blah, 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 get the free ebook below. And then I, in fact, do have an ebook. So I would change the link here to my actual ebook, which is right here. And now when they click the link, they'll actually get my ebook. So make sure you obviously update the link with your own thing. And once you have that set up, you can go to contacts and see just how many people's emails you're actually collecting through these systems. Now, lastly, let's say you want to set up your own very complex little thing. You can go without a template, and I don't recommend this unless you kind of really have given the templates a good shot and know what you're doing. But you can literally start from scratch and come up with any trigger or sequence that you want. So the trigger, for example, might be that someone replies to my story with the word hello. Click save. Then I could do anything. I could send a message, but I could also go here and pretty much do anything I want. Start an automation, add in different things, and let's just go over some of these things just so you guys know what they are. So the first thing is a condition. And this is important because you can set up different automation sequences depending on what the other person does. So a really good example of this is if you're trying to get someone's email from a post, you might actually want to first check if the email is already known or not. If the email is known, you might want to send them a message where you actually ask for their email before you send them the freebie. But if their email is already known, you're probably going to not want to ask for their email again since you must have already asked for it in the past. So you may as well just directly send them the freebie. So you can just send that in a different message here, depending on if the person's email is known or not. So that's what a conditional is. It basically lets you set up a condition, and if the person meets it, you can do one thing, and if the person does not meet that condition, you can do another thing. This lets you set up some insanely complicated things, and we don't need to get into it in this video, but I think you get the idea. Another box that might be helpful is something called a randomizer. You might want to use it because it feels too automated if you do the exact same message to every single person. So you might want to mix it up a little bit by having 75% of the time it sends them one message, or more rarely it sends them a different message. This way you can keep things fresh and people don't think you're just kind of automatically sending everyone the exact same message. So again, those are two more complex tools that you can use in Manychat to set up pretty much whatever automations you want. It's a really cool tool and it lets you do a lot. And again, what makes this tool so powerful is that you basically get to have a more personalized connection with people, or at least it seems like that to them. And it makes it significantly easier to capture people's emails or retarget them more than one time, which means that if social media algorithms decide to you, then you still have a way to survive and continue to market whatever products you are planning on marketing. So yeah, that's Manychat. Super, super powerful. Once again, the first link to this is going to be in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you all in the next video. Peace.